Mr. Speaker, of late, the attitude of the Minister for Finance in handling statutory funds has been a very serious matter of great concern to members and watchers of our democracy. Mr. Speaker, when the 2022 budget was to be presented, this matter delayed this House in sitting from 10 o'clock up to 1 o'clock. Mr. Speaker, we were assured that that was going to be the end. Clearly, we passed that end. Mr. Speaker, we were promised that the Minister for Finance was going to release money to the administrator for this Assembly Common Fund to clear those outstandings and to make sure that we are able to put the country together. But Mr. Speaker, it is not wrong for government to have other flashy programs. But if you cannot do the original, you don't talk of supplementary. Your original responsibility, mandate, you are unable to perform that one. But your priority is on flashy programs and not the constitutional foundation, based upon which we all thrive. The fourth quarter District Assembly Common Fund, Mr. Speaker, is in arrest. First quarter is in arrest. We are in second quarter. Next month we are moving to third quarter. Mr. Speaker, when you go to the 261 district assemblies, Mr. Speaker, DFOs are dodging. Coordinating directors are hiding. District chief executives are suffocating. Those district chief executives who, the 134 district chief executives who are no longer at post, cannot even come out. Mr. Speaker, before they became DCEs, their public credibility, they were trustworthy. But now, after leaving office, so much has happened, and we cannot sit down as duty bearers to sit unconcerned. I'm raising this. It has happened before, and that time I was here. What we did was that we called the Minister for Finance, and we gave him moratorium that do your original mandate before you come to other complementary ones. We cannot say because he's the Minister for Finance, what happens to the 261 districts is of no concern to us. And that is why, Mr. Speaker, if you watch carefully, yesterday, a matter of quorum was raised because the Deputy Minister for Finance was coming to present the fees and charges bill. Mr. Speaker, not only that, there are other financial motions he was coming to present. And what we are saying in this house is that if this is how the earlier administrations were, I wouldn't have been standing here today. The survival of our parliamentary democracy depends on how we handle our decentralized structures. And I'm saying, Mr. Speaker, if the Minister for Finance, who owns the administrator for this Assembly Common Fund, about 2 billion Ghana cedis, promised to release 300, ended up releasing only 100 million. Mr. Speaker, which to me is not fine. You owe me 2 billion and you are releasing only 100 million. Mr. Speaker, what happens to the 1.9 billion? And if you can't pay that one, why are you concentrating on your flashy programs? Mr. Speaker, I'm saying this. There were 169 members of parliament on the majority side. The whole of this side was covered by MPP and MPs. Non-release of this Assembly Common Fund for them to perform in their constituencies. Near their normal reduced from 169 to 137. We talk of attrition of MPs. As a deputy whip, if an MP is not giving his common fund, his DCE is not giving his common fund to perform. When a school project is not good, the DCE is not performing, the MP will be blamed. Very soon they are going for their primaries. Not all of them are ministers. The non-ministers, what are they going to do? You've been voted for 2 years. Borehole you've not been able to drill. Then you are coming for re-election. What will be your message? Mr. Speaker, as a deputy whip, I must help, Mr. Speaker, to protect the attrition rate in this house. And Mr. Speaker, we should not sit down for lecturers to come from Lagos. No, Mr. Speaker, I'm serious about this. There is a scientific data about the correlation between performance of district assemblies and performance of government. If a government performs well at the district assemblies, MPs are retained. If you are not able to perform, you are those who are going to lead the war front. Your face will be shown, you will be blamed. Then we keep on talking attrition. We will not sit here, Mr. Speaker, we will not sit here to endorse that gross disrespect to the Constitution. And if the finance minister does not release the statutory funds before he goes to his flashy programs, we will not be approving anything concerning finance for him. Mr. Speaker, a word to the wise is enough.